Hello folks. Well, this video is going to show you how to change your body from ho-hum to wow in just 2 days. No, not this body. And no, not this body. See, I'm talking about this body. So if you're wanting to change your body too, this is how. Well, I really love my Align T-Rex 470, but you know, stick and pod helicopters aren't all that sexy and are sort of ho-hum. They'll look about the same. So I decided to do some research and see if there was a body that I could get for mine. I mean, I really like the bodies like on the big Jet Ranger that I used to have, and even my Hyperfly that I designed for Kyosho's got body. But the one that I asked for and got for Christmas is for an Align T-Rex 450, and it says for other 450 size helis as well. And my wife also got me this cool voice changer.
So cool.
So I figured if 20mm longer blades was all it was, it should work, right? Wrong. It didn't even come close. But those who know me know I don't give up so easily, and I decided I'm going to make this thing work. It took 2 solid days to do, which really isn't that long. So here's how it went down and how I wound up making it work, plus a snow and cold test outside afterwards. Well, first up, the instructions are vague to say the least, but the kit is beautifully finished fiberglass and plywood. I purchased this Roban kit from Amazon hoping it would fit my Align T-Rex 470, but it didn't, as you'll see. And there was only this for 450 size helis before Christmas. But when I went looking for the Roban's website the other day, I see now they make ones for the 470s. My luck. So here we go. First we'll glue the plugs into the landing gear skids. Then we're going to assemble the landing gear with the T-connectors. Do not glue them. They'll get glued later. I'm just going to line the landing gear up to the frame so I can adjust the size. Here I drill a 1mm hole in the body with the holes already in the landing gear. I added some amazing goo for more robust strength and then screwed the landing gear on with the 4 screws. Okay, next we've got to disassemble everything. I taped the belt so it wouldn't go in and also so I know the orientation. I removed the landing gear and then trial fit it, but it would not fit. That's going to be difficult. Now what? These got to come off. I don't think this is going to fit. Maybe it will. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the servo arms and the canopy pins. So that's supposed to go in and slide under that, but we got difficulties here. Here I'm marking where to cut the body so the mechanics can slide back in far enough by clearing the servos that stick out also. It's just above the magnets. We'll try that. Okay, I've cut out the body and now the mechanics slide in far enough, but the front stock landing gear mount isn't going to work either. I've had to make a modification here because this isn't going to go in, so I've made part to go on this way because I have to move this a little bit forward, and then that's going to go in like that, and that'll be the hold down. So that's the whole deal. It won't fit where it's supposed to be up here. It's only going to fit there. just slides in there, and I put a screw in there, and that holds everything down. Okay, well, I really hate to have to do this, but I've got to cut this top off in order for that to get on, because the motor is right there, and nothing else I can do. So here we go. Okay, it looks now like I'm going to have to cut this part of the frame out, and just because I can't get that canopy on, so I'm going to go cut that off. Jeez, I'm not happy about this. Okay, all fitting, and actually the next part is the most tedious part, and that's gluing the canopy windows in. I use Amazing Goop as it doesn't run, but is flexible when dry. Now I'm going to epoxy on the horizontal stabilizer fins and brace them up until it dries. Okay, we'll let that cure, and then I'll get busy putting the tail on. Well, it came with this extender bracket to put on the tail fin, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on and mount the tail fin now. Here I'm installing the tail light lens. Okay, what's left is I've got to cut out these decals and put them on. Well, I can't see waste in this, so I cut it down, and I'm going to attach it up here, just like that. I think that looks a little better. You know, I've seen many videos of folks doing amazing things with helicopters and hovering airplanes, all with very little wind and mostly good weather, which is easy. But out here, wind is never much than 20 miles per hour in the winter, or 10 or so on a good day. But I'm going to go out and give it a go just because that's me. This is just simply a shakedown cruise to make sure the canopy doesn't fall off. So 18 degrees, 20 miles per hour, flying with gloves and a frozen wife. The show must go on. And as you can see, the gyro needs to be turned down a little bit. Well, my hands are froze, but let's try it again with the floats. I put floats on it for several reasons. It protects the landing gear skids, it raises the heli higher when flying off grass, it makes it easier to see, and because I like helis with floats. You know, the part that I don't like about this, and have never liked about this, is the spongy Beast X gyro fly barless system. I mean, it's on all axes. I wish I could turn it off, but I can't. I mean, I don't need no stinking gyros. Just a tail rotor gyro is all I need. See, no matter what I do with the stick, you can see that everything comes back too slow. That's too slow for me. It doesn't matter. 3D mode still comes back. Stunt 1. See how it comes back? It just comes back really slow. I'm used to having shit happen when I want it to happen. I try to make my videos to help folks. The point of this video is to show you how this body could be switched if you want to do it, so you can see what it takes. Of course, it helps to get the right body in the first place, but when we ordered it, we didn't know any better. I also didn't know it wouldn't fit till I tried to put it together.
I absolutely cannot see. My glasses got dark. I can't see a damn thing.
Well, it took a little extra thinking to do all this, but I'm really glad I did it. It wasn't that hard. So as all Marines do, we overcome, adapt, and move on. Well, if any of this info helps you, then I am pleased. The manufacturer makes many different body styles, but I picked the Bell 206 Jet Ranger. I look forward to flying again soon and hopefully in nicer weather. So this is Dave the Night Flyer, and we'll see you next year.